BeyondATC connected.
Pre-flight checklist.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal auto. Windows heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 131. Altimeter 1020.
Heading 131. Altimeter 1020. Parking brake.
Set.
Are you positive?
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi view will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff. Using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Standard reject actions to V1 as briefed. From V1, or if the call is to continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the standard company procedures. We are above our maximum landing weight, so we're okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via ATC assigned SID, comply with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Flight directors are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey on our way to Hannover Airport.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, sign Pino ground. Expect runway 33 2 F departure. Squawk 1000.
Plus 2 F departure. Squawk 1000. Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that. Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Before start checklist.
Stand by.
Before start checklist.
Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
V2 100, heading 130, altitude, flight level 100,
Takeoff speeds.
V1 141, VR 143, V2 152.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist completed.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey at ramp 111 request pushback and engine start.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, sign Pino ground. Pushback approved. Face northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Start engine 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure.
Start engine 1.
Start engine 1. Oil pressure. Starter cutout. Number 2 stable.
Set parking brakes. Waiting for your confirmation for good engine start.
Isolate pack.
Pack isolated.
Flaps 5.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking
Number
gear.
1 stable.
Flight controls check complete.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Before taxi checklist.
Generators. On. Probe heat. On. Anti-ice. Off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey taxi for departure.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, runway 33 taxi via Sierra Bravo, Alpha Foxtrot.
Runway 33 taxi via Sierra Bravo, Alpha Foxtrot, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Clear left.
Clear right. Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flaps.
Flaps 5 green light.
Stabilizer trim.
4.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Dobry panu.
Siema. Co dobrego?
A nic, po staremu. Ja się zagapiłem, bym zjechał z drogi kołowania. Holender. I tu moja Stefka gitarę zawraca. Patrzę na nią, natomiast na drogę kołowania.
Prepare Alpha Whiskey, contact sign Pino Tower 120.5.
Byłem tu wcześniej, ale
Tower 120.5 Sierra.
nie odciszałeś się.
Nie wiem, możliwe.
Tam jakiś czas temu, tak mówię.
A to
Jesteś,
2 godziny
jest.
temu, nie?
Nie, chodzi mi o parę dni temu.
Aha.
Nie mogłem jakoś trafić,
Before takeoff
żebyś
procedure.
się
Okay,
odciszał.
cabin crew, take your seats.
Pewno
Clear
coś
on the
tam
approach.
robiłem. Że się nie odciszyłem. Zazwyczaj się odciszam, ale wiesz, czasem jak coś tam dziubię, to...
Mhm. Coś nowego, ciekawego?
Ready to go.
Nie wiem, no widziałeś te panele nowe?
No, widziałem, fajne.
Ręka. Dobrze, dobrze, niech robią.
Sierra prepare Alpha Whiskey, ready for departure, runway
Ja co
33.
prawda teraz zbieram na co innego, ale...
Sierra prepare Alpha Whiskey Sign Pino Tower. Wind 330 at 6, runway 33 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 33 cleared for takeoff. Sierra prepare Alpha Whiskey.
Takeoff.
Thrust set. $80 knots.
Checked.
Go. Rotate. Positive climb.
Już się wyjaśniło z tymi pokojami?
400 feet. Gear up.
Mamy już zaklepane, czy nie?
Tak, tak, zaklepane.
Contact Roma departure 130.
Kiedy trzeba zapłacić na miejscu, czy...
Contact Roma
Nie wiem
departure
na razie.
130
Sylwek
Sierra
zaznaczy.
Papa Alpha Whiskey.
A wiesz w jakiej cenie, czy...
Departure.
Commander A.
Podobno tak jak w zeszłym roku, czyli 150
1,300
chyba.
feet.
za noc, tak? Czyli dla nas, czekaj, z piątku, sobota, niedziela, czyli 600 zł, tak?
No i to nie wiem, czy tak dużo, czy nie mniej, ale no to wiesz, Sylwka musisz zapytać, bo ja naprawdę nie wiem. Bo mówił tylko Sylwek, że chyba tak jak w zeszłym roku, ja teraz nie pamiętam, czy za 2 dni płaciłem 150, czy za jeden dzień. nie, naprawdę, zastrzel mnie, kurwa.
Aha, okej.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps upset.
Transition set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 071. Now.
Checked. After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds on. Packs auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew?
No.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. We'd like to extend our welcome on board to you today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Flight level 100. Happy to release the cabin?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other device in a transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft's communication and navigation systems.
You have control.
I have control.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Hi, could you make us some water, please?
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
Co
Thank
dobrego
you.
u Ciebie słychać?
Starobijda, panie. Nic nowego. Pracuje się i tyle, no co zrobić, no. Nie ma lekko. Grunt, że ciepło w Poznaniu jest chociaż tyle.
Podobno jakieś załamanie pogody ma być w następnym tygodniu.
No, ale w ciągu dnia tak między 10 a 15, więc nie tak źle.
No, słyszałem, że teraz już ładnie jest.
Mówimy o przyszłym tygodniu, nie? Między 10 a 15 stopni. No przynajmniej tak niby na Poznań, nie? Tak ma być. No, jak
Aha,
będzie,
nie,
to się
to,
okaże.
to u nas jakieś załamanie pogody podobno w przyszłym tygodniu ma być, że ma padać, ma być zimniej znowu.
Dzisiaj w Poznaniu miało padać i było parę chmurek deszczowych na niebie, ale spadły słownie 3 krople. Potem słoneczko wyszło i było tak ładnie, nie wiem, z 15-18 stopni dzisiaj.
Rome radar, yeah, prepare Alpha Whiskey, through flight level 144 for flight level 170 direct RA 505.
It's our 1721, Rome radar, expect Oxygen 1 Golf, runway 08.
Expect Auxito 1 Golf, runway 08, in arrow 1721.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, Rome radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
With Malta 977, contact me on radar 124.925.
Centered on 124.925, it was Malta 977.
Ryanair 7 Papa November, contact Roma approach 130.9.
Contact Roma approach 130.9, Ryanair 7 Papa November.
Success 295, contact Padova control 134.3, bye-bye.
Center on 134.3, Success 2 linee fibe. Rome Rudder, Tunair 643, good afternoon, flight level 360.
Ryanair 72 Alpha November, contact Roma arrivals 125.5.
Contact Roma arrivals 125.5, Ryanair 72 Alpha November.
Tanner 643, Rome radar, radar contact.
Rome Radar, Air Portugal A3 Romeo Lima, flight hotel 360.
Air Portugal 83 Romeo Lima, Rome radar, identified. Ryanair 9 8 Sierra Lima, contact Brindisi Military 129.775.
Centered on 129.775, Ryanair 98 Sierra Lima. Rome Radar, in Aero 7 Charlie India, flight level 290.
It's Arrow 7 Charlie India, Rome radar, identified. It's Arrow 1289, Rome radar, expect Alexa 1 Alpha, runway 24.
Expect Alexa 1 Alpha, runway 24, in Aero 1289.
Lufthansa 1878, descend to flight level 100.
Descent to flight level 100, Lufthansa 1878.
Tower 1721, Oxygen 1 Golf, runway 08, report ready for descent.
Uxuta 1 Golf, runway 08, ready for descent. Idero 1721.
Tower 1721, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Idero 1721.
Lufthansa 1878, descend to flight level 070.
Descent to flight level 070, Lufthansa 1878.
Lufthansa 1878, cleared direct Bento, cross Bento at or above 7,000 feet, cleared ILSU runway 24.
Cleared direct Bento, cross Bento at or up over 7,000 feet, cleared EL solo runway 24, Lufthansa 1878.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, you're off course, cleared direct RA 505, resume on navigation.
Affirmative. Clear direct RA 505, resume on navigation. Here, Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Alpine 19 Mike uniform, contact me on radar 124.925.
Center on 124.925, Alpine 19 Mike uniform, bye bye.
Tower 1289, Alaska 1 Alpha, runway 24, report ready for descent.
Alaska 1 Alpha, runway 24, ready for descent. Idero 1289.
Tower 1289, descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230, Idero 1289.
Suncheck 873 Romeo, contact Brindisi Military 129.775.
Ja na chwilę Z2, lecę po kawę.
To ja wykorzystam i idę po fajkę. Jeszcze po fajkę. Sprawdzić
Okej.
metal.
Dobra, trzymaj się. Do usłyszenia.
Do usłyszenia.
Rome radar, Idero 1795, flight level 308.
Tower 1795, Rome radar contact, continue climb to flight level 310.
Continue climb to flight level 310, Idero 1795.
Tower 1795, launch November, runway 07, report ready for descent.
Luron 3 November, runway 07, ready for descent. Idero 1795.
Tower 1795, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Idero 1795.
Tower 1296, contact Roma approach 130.9er.
Contact Roma approach 130.9er, Idero 1296.
Rome radar, Alpine 60 Kilo Whiskey, flight level 340.
Alpine 60 Kilo Whiskey, Rome radar identified. With a 5 Foxtrot, contact Roma approach 130.9er.
Contact Roma approach 130.9er, with air 5 Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 1878, contact Naples Tower 120.905.
Over to Tower 120.95, Lufthansa 1878.
France Solo 45 Bravo Hotel, contact Roma approach 130.9.
Contact Roma approach 130.9, France Soleil 45 Bravo Hotel.
Alpine 266, contact me on radar 124.925.
Center on 124.925, Alpine 266.
Alpine 60 Kilo Whiskey, radar vectors on Zulu runway 22 right, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, Erna Solo runway 22 right, ready for descent, Alpine 60 Kilo Whiskey.
Alpine 60 Kilo Whiskey, Marcella 0 Wibbiters Airport landing runway 22 right.
Niziala Zurufe Wibbitzer Airport, landing runway 22 right, Alpine 60 Kilo Whiskey.
Guitar 7 Charlie India, Rome radar, expect send easy treat Echo, 128.
Expect latency and tree echo, runway 28, in Aero 7 Charlie India.
Alpine 60 Kilo Whiskey, contact Marseille Control 124.725 bye-bye.
Center on 124.725, Alpine 60 Kilo Whiskey.
Visit 785, contact me on radar 124.925.
Center on 124.925, Wizard 785, bye-bye.
Sierra Papa
1000 to level.
Whiskey, you were assigned flight level 340. I show you at flight level 350. Descend to flight level 340.
Wilco, descend to flight level 340 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, contact me on radar 124.925 bye-bye.
Contact me on radar 124.925 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Ladies
bye
and
bye.
gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service
Meal
for
on
the
radar,
flight. Please
Sierra
refer
Papa
to
Alpha
the
Whiskey.
menu
Good
given to you
afternoon.
on board
Through flight level
for the two
357
meal
for flight
choices
level
and your beverage
340.
choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear
Sierra
to assist the
Papa
flight
Alpha
serve
Whiskey,
you
meal on
efficiently and
radar,
also for your
identified.
own safety. Thank you.
Jestem, jak tam ten fajek smaczny? Halo, halo?
No i być.
A, dopiero przyszedłeś.
No, na fajce byłem.
No wiem, wiem. No i co mam, Kasia, spojrzeć? Na skrzynkę odbiorczą?
Masz jakieś wiadomości w sprawie tego transparenta.
Skrzynka odbiorcza.
Bo tam jest kilka zakładek, to poszukaj.
No widzę. Nie, 25. Ubezpieczony. Nie ma. I podświadczenie odbiorca patrzę jeszcze. Nie ma nic. Ja muszę od nowa tego M-Obywatela założyć, bo zapomniałem hasła. Co? Nie ma opcji zmiany hasła, tam jest od razu...
Nie, przepraszam. Jest opcja save. Z twarzy może odczytywać, nie? Face.
No mi z palca odczytywało, ale dodałem odcisk palca Kasi i przestało mi odczytywać z palca.
No bo dwóch
nie wiem dlaczego.
Bo dwóch nie odczytuje chyba.
Znaczy ja mam 4 do ustawienia, więc...
Ta? To nie ten palec wybrałeś.
Jeden ustawiłem na Kasię. No ale tam jest opcja zrestartuj całe konto. Tam nie można przypomnieć hasła, tylko jest, Kasia, opcja zrestartuj całe i wtedy od nowa trzeba wszystkie dokumenty wgrywać. To jest popierdolone. A Kasia, pisałaś liczniki, czy nie? Tak?
Malta 752, radar vector is runway 35 right. Report ready for descent.
Radar Victors, runway 35 right, ready for descent, with Malta 752.
Ale spisać, czy... Czyli nie mamy spisanych?
Landing runway 35 right, with Malta 752.
To jakbyś mogła wyskoczyć, spisać, a ja zapłacę w tym czasie.
Man Air 101 Heavy, meal on radar, identified. With Malta 752, descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170 with Malta 752.
Dobra. Pierwsze co płacimy.
Po co będziesz płacił? Tam nie płać, chłopie, szkoda kasy.
Nie płacić? Mówi, że mam nie płacić rachunków?
Pewnie, po co? Zawsze możesz zwiać do Budapesztu, jakby co.
Navigraf mi się...
Top 617 Quebec Bravo, Neil on radar, expect Banco Tree Romeo, runway 22.
Expect Banco Tree Romeo, runway 22, top Swiss 17 Quebec Bravo.
Corsair 295, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet. Succeed to Five.
Corsair 295, cleared direct Tixer, cross Tixer or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS Yankee runway 35.
Cleared direct Tixer, cross Tixer at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 35, succeed to Five.
Dobra, jedziemy. Faktury za parking.
Dolom T9911, Neil on radar, radar contact.
Mail on radar, KLM90 Alpha. Good afternoon, flight level 380.
KLM90 Alpha, Neil on radar, identified. Top Swiss 120, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, top Swiss 120.
Rudder Rush 10 Charlie, contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Center on 120.85, Lauda Rush 10 Charlie.
Mieszkanie. Opłaty. Dobra. Fundusz remontowy. A gdzie teraz lecisz?
Do Hannoveru.
No.
Milo radar, Edero 1435, flight level 320.
Air 1435, Neil on radar, radar contact. Top 617 Quebec Bravo, Banco Tree Romeo, runway 22, report ready for descent.
Banco Tree Romeo,
To cały czas
runway
Bankiem?
22, ready for descent.
Tak.
Top Swiss 17 Quebec Bravo.
Top 617 Quebec Bravo, descent to flight level 180.
Descent to flight level 180, top Swiss 17
Nie
Quebec
przepadasz za
Bravo.
zmianami.
Mówię, że nie przepadam ze zmianami,
heading 020 vector Suminatium.
Ale lubisz go.
Nawet bardzo.
Golem T9911, turn right, heading 020, descend to flight level 100.
Turn right, heading 020, descend to flight level 100. Golem T9911.
Cairo 804, turn right, heading 305, climb to flight level 370.
Turn right, heading 305, climb to flight level 370, Air Cairo 804.
Air 1435, Genoa 2 prepare, runway 36, report ready for descent.
Genoa 2 Papa, runway 36, ready for descent. Air 1435.
Air 1435, ascend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150 at Aero 1435.
With a 611, contact Zagreb Radar 124.85.
Contact Zagreb Radar 124.85, visa is 611.
Success 295, contact Linital 118.4.
Contact Tower 118.4, Success 295. Have a good afternoon.
Dobra, teraz za garaż.
33 Romeo Zulu, contact Swiss Radar 126.35.
Center 126.35, France Soleil 33 Romeo Zulu.
Mainland radar, Volodea 57 Foster derecho, flight level 360.
Volodea 57 Foxtrot Echo, Milan radar identified.
Ładnie potwierdzenia spływają.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Dolomiti 9911.
Alpine 606 Quebec, turn right, heading 320, climb to flight level 349er.
Czyli tak, mieszkanie
Turn right,
zapłacone,
heading 320, jump to flight level 349er, Alpine
parking
606 Quebec.
zapłacone.
With Malta 752, turn left, heading 305 vectors for the approach.
Teraz
Turn
prąd.
left, heading 305 with Malta 752.
With Malta 752, descend to
Słucham?
3,500 feet,
O 19:00.
QNH1020.
Mam nadzieję, że zdążę popłacić wszystko.
QNH1020 with Malta 752.
Milon Radar, Corsair 79 Bravo Alpha, flight level 209er. Arcus Air 79 Bravo Alpha, Milon Radar, good afternoon. Radar contact, climb to flight level 330.
Climb to flight level 330, Arcus Air 79 Bravo Alpha.
Właśnie drogo za prąd ostatnio płacimy. Paliwo cały czas idzie tak w górę, czy Cię uspokoiło?
Nie wiem, naprawdę, wiesz co. No to wisi koło dupy. Podjeżdżam, tankuję, płacę i tyle. Masz wpływ na cenę paliwa?
Nie no, wpływu to nikt nie ma.
No właśnie, to z czym się będę przejmował?
Nilon Radar, Austrian 5-1 Mike X-ray. Good afternoon. Flight level 290.
No ale tam jak Kasia mi mówiła, złotówkę drożej u nas. To jeszcze patrzyliśmy na drodze, jechaliśmy gdzieś tam na urodziny. To na wyjazdówce z Warszawy jeszcze drożej. Chyba 30 groszy jeszcze więcej niż u nas. To w ogóle jakaś porażka.
Top 617 Quebec Bravo. Contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85. Top Swiss 17 Quebec Bravo.
Easy 8757, contact Zagreb Radar 124.85.
Center on 124.85, Easy 8757.
Klej, płać mniej.
Nilon Radar, Edero 1359. Good afternoon. Flight level 342.
Adara 1359, Nilon Radar. Good afternoon. Identified. Continue climb to flight level 370.
Continue climb to flight level 370, Edero 1359.
Alpine 19 Mike Uniform. Contact Swiss Radar 126.35.
Contact Swiss Radar 126.35. Alpine 19 Mike Uniform.
Ryanair 40, Hotel Victor. Contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Ryanair for 0 Hotel Victor.
Adara 1359, radar vectors, runway 27. Report ready for descent.
Radar Victors, runway 27, ready for descent. Edero 1359.
Adara 1359, launch head at Legionary Airport landing runway
No i
27.
18.
Rookie di Legionari Airport, landing runway 27, Edero 1359.
Austrian 51 Mike X-ray, contact Vienna Center 124.4, bye-bye.
Center on 124.4. Austrian 51 Mike X-ray.
Hey, Arrow 1359, turn left, heading 000 vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 000 at Arrow 1359.
Arrow 1359, descend to 2,800 feet, QNH 1021.
Descend to 2,800 feet, QNH 1021 at Arrow 1359.
Magic over.
Magic Sun 690, contact Zagreb radar 124.85.
Center on 124.85, Magic Sun 690.
Oman Air 101 Heavy, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Oman Air 101 Heavy.
Arrow 1359, contact Zagreb radar 124.85, have a good afternoon.
Contact Zagreb radar 124.85 at Arrow 1359.
Alpine 266, contact Vienna Center 124.4, have a good afternoon.
Center on 124.4, Alpine 266. Milan radar, Ryanair 73 Sierra Whiskey, flight level 380.
Ryanair 73 Sierra Whiskey, Milan radar, radar contact. Arrow 1548, contact Marseille Control 124.725.
Contact Marseille Control 124.725 at Arrow 1548.
With Malta 752, descend to 1,200 feet.
Descend to 1,200 feet with Malta 752.
With Malta 752, airport is at your 1 o'clock 9 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have the field with Malta 752.
With Malta 752, cleared visual approach runway 35 right.
Cleared visual approach 35 right with Malta 752.
With Malta 752, no tower services available at Link Airport. Frequency change approved. Have a good afternoon.
Frequency change approved with Malta 752. Have a good afternoon.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey. Contact Vienna Center 124.4. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey. Vienna Center, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, good afternoon, through flight level 360 for flight level 340 direct RA 505.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, Vienna Center, identified. Ryanair 40 Hotel Victor, contact Sierra Grader 126.225.
Wysłałaś mi, Kasia?
Center on
126.225, Ryanair for 0 Hotel Victor. Have a good afternoon. Vienna Center, Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie. Good afternoon. Flight level 360. Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie, Vienna Center, identified. Alpine 266, contact Munich Radar 120.65. Contact Munich Radar 120.65, Alpine 266. Vienna Center, Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Mike. Good afternoon. Flight level 370. Hotel Bravo Juliet Charlie Mike, Vienna Center, radar contact. Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie, contact Munich Radar 120.65. Contact Munich Radar 120.65, Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie.
Vienna Center, Iberia 31 Romeo Foxtrot, flight level 340.
Iberia 31 Romeo Foxtrot, Vienna Center, radar contact. Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, contact Munich Radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey. Munich Radar, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, through flight level 360 for flight level 340.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, Munich Radar, radar contact. Ryanair 40, Hotel Victor, contact Long and radar 127.6. Contact Long and radar 127.6, Ryanair for 0 Hotel Victor.
Zapłaciłam, Kasia.
Munich radar, Austrian 51 Mike X-ray, flight level 360.
Austrian 51 Mike X-ray, Munich radar, radar contact. Pine 45 Mike Romeo, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Alpine 45 Mike Romeo, bye bye.
Munich Rudder, Oman Air 101 Heavy. Good afternoon. Flight level 339er.
Oman Air 101 Heavy, Munich radar, radar contact.
Munich radar, Lufthansa 2104, flight level 281.
Lufthansa 2104, Munich radar identified. Wizard 9, 7 Uniform Whiskey, contact Vienna Center 124.4, bye-bye.
Center on 124.4, Wizard 9, 7 Uniform Whiskey.
Oman Air 101 Heavy, contact long and radar 127.6, bye-bye.
Center on 127.6, Oman Air 101 Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
Beaufort 6 Hotel Kilo, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Beaufort 6 Hotel Kilo.
Munich radar, KLM90 Alpha. Good afternoon, flight level 380. KLM90 Alpha, Munich radar, radar contact. Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo, Munich radar, expect taxi 1 Whiskey, runway 25.
Expect taxi 1 Whiskey, runway 25, Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo.
Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo, taxi 1 Whiskey, runway 25, report ready for descent. Taxi 1 Whiskey, runway 25, ready for descent, Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo.
Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo, descend to flight level 110.
Descent to flight level 110, Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo.
Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie, contact long and radar 127.6.
Contact long and radar 127.6. Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie, bye bye.
Alpine 266, Munich radar, expect outcap 1 Lima, runway 24 left.
Expect outcap 1 Lima, runway 24 left, Alpine 266.
Austrian 55 Charlie, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Center on 126.225, Austrian 55 Charlie, bye bye.
Lufthansa 08 Whiskey, contact Munich approach 132.305.
Contact Munich approach 132.305, Lufthansa 08 Whiskey.
Austrian 51 Mike X-ray, radar vectors, ILS runway 34. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 34, ready for descent, Austrian 51 Mike X-ray.
Austrian 51 Mike X-ray, Schweitzer airport landing runway 34.
Schwechat Airport, landing runway 34, Austrian 51 Mike X-ray.
Munich radar, KLM1656, flight level 380.
KLM1656, Munich radar, radar contact. Alpine 266, active 1 Lima, runway 24 left. Report ready for descent.
Edcop 1 Lima, runway 24 left, ready for descent, Alpine 266.
Alpine 266, descend to flight level 120.
Descent to flight level 120, Alpine 266.
Lufthansa 7 X-ray Lima, contact Munich approach 132.305.
Contact Munich approach 132.305, Lufthansa 7 X-ray Lima.
Austrian 51 Mike X-ray, turn right, heading 100 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 100, Austrian 51 Mike X-ray.
Austrian 51 Mike X-ray, turn right, heading 100, descend to flight level 080.
Turn right, heading 100, descend to flight level 080, Austrian 51 Mike X-ray.
Center 23 Bravo Papa, contact long and radar 127.6.
Contact land on radar 1 TVO 70 Masi, Suntur TVO TZ Bravo Papa.
Eurowings 3-4 Echo Mike, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Eurowings 3-4 Echo Mike.
KLN90 Alpha, contact long and radar 127.6.
Contact long and radar 127.6, KLM90 Alpha.
Munich radar was Malta 3522, flight level 390.
Austrian 575, Munich radar, expect Almas 2 Romeo, runway 22.
Expect Almas 2 Romeo, runway 22, Austrian 575.
With Malta 3522, Munich radar, radar contact. Alpine 266, contact Prague Center 118.375.
Center on 118.375, Alpine 266.
Magic Sun 10 Yankee, contact Prague Center 118.375.
Center on 8.375, Magic Sun on Zulu Yankee.
Eurowing 42 Mike, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Center on 124.4, Eurowings 42 Mike.
Lufthansa 321, contact Munich approach 132.305.
Contact Munich approach 132.305, Lufthansa 321.
Lufthansa 2104, contact long and radar 127.6, have a good afternoon.
Center on 127.6, Lufthansa 2104.
Austrian 575, Almas 2 Romeo, runway 22. Report ready for descent.
Almas 2 Romeo, runway 22, ready for descent, Austrian 575.
Austrian 575, descend to flight level 210.
Descent to flight level 210, Austrian 575.
Austrian 575, contact Zurich radar 126.225, have a good afternoon.
Center on 126.225, Austrian 575.
KL M1656, contact Roman radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, KL M1656, bye bye.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, contact long and radar 127.6.
Contact long and radar 127.6 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Flow 257 Foxtrot Echo, long and radar contact.
Long and radar, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, good afternoon, leaving flight level 360 for flight level 340.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, long and radar identified.
Dobry.
Siema.
Flow 257 Foxtrot Echo, descend to flight level 090.
Descent to flight level 090, volotea 57 Foxtrot Echo.
Lone and radar, easy 1 for Delta Lima. Good afternoon. Flight level 378.
Easy 1 for Delta Lima, long and radar identified.
London radar, KL M1614, flight level 380.
KLM 1614, long and radar contact.
Lohn an Radar, Lufthansa 5 X-ray, flight level 259er.
Lufthansa 5 X-ray, long and radar identified, climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Lufthansa 5 X-ray.
Lufthansa 2104, long and radar, expect wear 1 X-ray, runway 27 left.
Expect LIRA 1 X-ray, runway 27 left, Lufthansa 2104.
Austrian 215 Juliet, contact long and radar approach 136.13.
Contact Lohn an Radar approach 136.13, Austrian 215 Juliet.
Lufthansa 5 X-ray, contact Prague Center 118.375, bye-bye.
Center 118.375, Lufthansa 5 X-ray.
być.
Cześć.
A, dzień dobry panu, dzień dobry.
Cześć panie Paweł.
Co tam w szerokim świecie, na zachodzie słychać? Ciepełko?
Drogo.
Drogo. No drogo, no wszędzie jest drogo.
No cieplutko, 18 w nocy, tak 4, 5.
To podobnie jak w Poznaniu było, ale trochę się ochładza coś. Ponoć ma się ochłodzić.
Descent to flight level 110. Sunt UTV Bravo Papa.
Och, dzisiaj rezydent będzie miał orędzie od 20. No, pewno powie, czemu nie podpisuje save, albo podpisze.
Ładnie już idę oglądać normalnie.
Austrian 1 Lima uniform, turn right, heading 320, descend to flight level 230.
Turn right, heading 320, descend to flight level 230, Austrian 1 Lima uniform.
Lufthansa 2104, wear 1 X-ray, runway 27 left, report ready for descent.
Vera 1 X-ray, runway 27 left, ready for descent, Lufthansa 2104.
Lufthansa 2104, descend to flight level 190.
Descent to flight level 190, Lufthansa 2104.
Ryanair 40, Charlie Charlie, radar vectors, ILS runway 24, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 24, ready for descent. Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie.
Ryanair 40, Charlie Charlie, Brussels South landing runway 24.
Brussels South, landing runway 24, Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie.
Below 257 Foxtrot Echo, contact Rhymes Control 128.3.
Contact Range Control 128.3, volotea 57 Foxtrot Echo.
Ryanair 40, Charlie Charlie, turn right, heading 335 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 335, Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie.
Lufthansa 1400, contact Prague Center 118.375, have a good afternoon.
Contact Prague Center 118.375, Lufthansa 1400.
Ryanair 40, Charlie Charlie, descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routine will be via the ATC assigned star, comply with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. It'll be a touch and go, planning a flaps 15 landing. Taxi routine will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at gate. We'll use the APU, but please delay the start until my command as we have a long taxi in. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set, and returns have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Austrian 3 Bravo.
I have control.
You have control.
Radar contact. Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1021.
Descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1021, Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo.
M1614, contact Bremen Radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen Radar 125.1, KL M1614, bye bye.
Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descent to 4,000 feet, Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo.
Lufthansa 2104, contact Bremen Radar 125.8, have a good afternoon.
Center on 125.8, Lufthansa 2104.
Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo, 6 miles from Munster, turn left, heading 255, maintain 4,000 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 25.
Turn left, heading 255, 4,000 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 25, Austrian 3 Bravo Romeo.
Austrian 1 Lima uniform, contact Lawn and Radar 118.75.
Center on 118.75, Austrian 1 Lima uniform.
Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie, descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230, Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie.
Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie, contact Lawn and Radar 118.75.
Contact Lorman Radar 118.75, Ryanair 40 Charlie Charlie.
Cedar Papa Alpha Whiskey, contact Bremen Radar 125.8, have a good afternoon.
Contact Bremen Radar 125.8 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey. Bremen Radar, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, descending flight level 360 for flight level 340 direct RA 505.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, Bremen Radar, identified. Austrian 1 Alpha, Bremen Radar, expect VAROP 3 Delta, runway 15. Expect VAROP 3 Delta, runway 15, Austrian 1 Alpha. With Malta 3 Uniform Juliet, contact Bremen Radar 119.825.
Center on 119.825, it was Malta 3 Uniform Juliet. Have a good afternoon.
Austrian 1 Alpha, VAROP 3 Delta, runway 15, report ready for descent. VAROP 3 Delta, runway 15, ready for descent, Austrian 1 Alpha. Austrian 1 Alpha, descent to flight level 110. Descent to flight level 110, Austrian 1 Alpha. Bremen radar, Austrian 29 Alpha, flight level 340.
Austrian 29 Alpha, Bremen radar, radar contact. Flow 2150 Hotel Zulu, contact Berlin approach 136.105.
Contact Berlin approach 136.105, volotea 15 Hotel Zulu.
Austrian 29 Alpha, wear 1 X-ray, runway 27 left, report ready for descent.
LIRA 1 X-ray, runway 27 left, ready for descent, Austrian 29 Alpha.
Austrian 29 Alpha, descend to flight level 190.
Descent to flight level 190, Austrian 29 Alpha.
Lufthansa 194, contact Berlin approach 136.105.
Contact Berlin approach 136.105, Lufthansa 194.
Dobra, trzymajcie się, ja uciekam.
No, hejka.
Nie ma.
Może do jutra.
Okej.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, ready for descent.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, Hannover landing runway 27 right.
Hannover, landing runway 27 right. Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, descent to 4,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Descent to 4,000 feet, QNH 1016, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Descent checklist.
Pressurization. Landing altitude is 150 feet.
VREF 157, no DH set.
VREF 157, no DH set. Approach briefing. Recall checked. Auto brake. Level 2.
Completed.
Descent checklist completed. Landing data.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, we'll be starting our initial descent shortly. Again, thanks for flying with us today. We appreciate your business.
Bremen Radar, Condor 8 Echo Foxtrot, descending via Goxi 1 Victor, flight level 169.
Condor 8 Echo Foxtrot, Bremen radar identified. Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, contact Bremen radar 119.825, bye-bye.
Centon 119.825 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey. Bremen radar, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, flight level 333.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, Bremen radar identified.
Bremen Radar, Lufthansa 210 descending via Vera 1 X-ray, flight level 197.
Lufthansa 2104, Bremen radar identified. Lufthansa 2104, contact Bremen radar.
Ale ten Dubaj fajne lotnisko.
No, ładna sceneria.
No, ale jak kurwa tnie.
Lufthansa 210 bye bye.
Jeszcze teraz jak rozpoczynam stąd lot, tak nie jest źle. Ale jak 2 dni temu tu lądowałem, to była masakra. Co to karta 8 giga?
No. Cóż mam powiedzieć, panie, no. Czym więcej tego ramu w tej karcie graficznej, tym lepiej, nie? No ale niestety są w cenie. Cenią się. Zawsze możesz na Allegro wziąć na raty bez oprocentowania.
Ach, na jesień może.
Jest to, wiesz, gdzieś tam rozwiązanie, bo wtedy, wiesz, tak się nie odczuwa, nie? Tego jednorazowego wydatku, nie?
Tu raty, tam raty.
Cedar, Papa Alpha Whiskey, contact Bremen Radar 125.1, have a good afternoon.
Center on 125.1 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, have a good afternoon. Bremen Radar, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, good afternoon, flight level 204.
Lotus 7235 QNH1015, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23.
QNH1015, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23, volotea 7235.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, Bremen radar contact. Healing 9 Tango Foxtrot, contact Copenhagen, control 119.43.
Contact Copenhagen, control 119.43, Welling 9 Tango Foxtrot.
Lotus 7235, turn right, heading 015 vectors for the approach.
10 right, heading 015, volotea 7235.
Lotus 7235, descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 1015, volotea 7235.
Bremen Radar, was Malta 3 Uniform Juliet, descending via Nalgo Tree Delta, flight level 111.
Was Malta 3 Uniform Juliet, Bremen radar contact. Lotus 7235, contact Bremen radar 119.825.
Center on 119.825, volotea 7235.
Transition set altimeter 1016.
1016, set, passing 15,000. Now.
Checked. Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
1016 set.
1016, set. Approach checklist completed.
Swiss 80 Uniform Charlie, contact Copenhagen, control 119.43.
Contact Copenhagen, control 119.43, top Swiss 80 Uniform Charlie.
Eurowings 9246, Bremen radar, expect Tudler 4 Charlie, runway 22 left.
Expect Tudler 4 Charlie, runway 22 left, Eurowings 9246.
Bremen radar, Finnair 81 Charlie, flight level 370.
Finnair 81 Charlie, Bremen radar, identified. Continue climb to flight level 390.
Continue climb to flight level 390.
Flaps 1.
Finnair 81
Speed check.
Charlie.
Flaps 1 set.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5 set.
Eurowings 58 Victor Foxtrot. Contact Bremen radar 119.825.
Contact Bremen radar 119.825. Eurowings 58 Victor Foxtrot.
Delta 3 Uniform Juliet. Contact Bremen radar approach 120.54.
Contact Bremen radar approach 120.54 with Malta 3 Uniform Juliet.
Air France 1071, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Contact Amsterdam radar 11.175, Air France 1071.
Spinnaker 2625, contact Long and radar 118.75.
Center on 118.75, Spinnaker 2625. Have a good afternoon.
Eurowings 9246, Tudler 4 Charlie, runway 22 left. Report ready for descent.
224 Charlie, runway 22 left, ready for descent, Eurowings 9246.
Eurowings 9246, descent to flight level 120.
Descent to flight level 120, Eurowings 9246.
Bremen radar, Berlin 3 Juliet Zulu, flight level 340.
V-line 3 Juliet Zulu, Bremen radar contact.
Bremen radar, Austrian 29 Alpha, descending via Vera 1 X-ray, flight level 134.
Austrian 29 Alpha, Bremen radar identified. Redness 8 Foxtrot India, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Contact til Amsterdam, radar 119.175, Renose 8 Foxtrot India.
V-line 8 Mike November, radar vectors ILS X-ray runway 25 left, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS X-ray runway 25 left, ready for descent, Berlin 8 Mike November.
V-line 8 Mike November, Brussels National Landing runway 25 left.
Flight level 100.
Brussels National Landing runway 25 left, Berlin 8 Mike November.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey. Contact Hannover Director 119.605.
Contact Hannover Director 119.605 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey. Hannover Director, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, good afternoon. Flight level 095, we have India on board.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, Hannover Director, QNH 1016, expect radar vectors via LS Zulu runway 27 right.
QNH 1016, expect radar vectors via LS Zulu runway 27 right, Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Hannover Director, Austrian 29 Alpha, good afternoon. Flight level 098, we have India.
Austrian 29 Alpha, Hannover Director, QNH 1016, expect the ILS Zulu runway 27 left with a SASTA transition.
QNH 1016, expect the ILS Zulu runway 27 left with the SASTA transition. Austrian 29 Alpha.
Austrian 29 Alpha, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1016, Austrian 29 Alpha.
Austrian 29 Alpha, clear direct Astet, cross Astet, or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 27 left.
Clear direct Sarstedt, cross Sarstedt at or up over 4,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 27 left, Austrian 29 Alpha.
$1,000 to level.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, request altitude change.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, roger, say new altitude.
Cancel altitude change. Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, roger, altitude change, request cancelled.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, request runway change.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, enable runway change at this time.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down. GPWS flap, inhibit to inhibit. Speed checked. Speed brake up.
Landing checklist.
Engine start switches.
Austrian 29
Flaps
Alpha,
15
contact
set.
Hanover Tower 120.405.
Continuous.
Have a
Speed
good
brake.
afternoon.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Over to Tower
Flaps 15,
120,
green light.
Landing checklist
005,
completed.
Austrian 29 Alpha.
Cleared. Continue. Landing.
$2,500.
flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30 set.
$1,000.
Manual flight.
Autopilot off. Not stable.
$400. $300. $200.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers normal. Auto brake disarmed.
Manual braking.
60 knots.
Checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelt
Check speed.
fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move above the
GPWS
cabin,
flap,
gather your
inhibit to
belongings,
normal.
and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business.
Starting the
Hope to
APU.
see you again on a future flight.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, radio check.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, readability 5.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, request taxi to the gate.
Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey, welcome to Hannover Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Request gate 2 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
APU on the
Sierra
buses.
Papa Alpha Whiskey, gate 2 taxi via Kilo, Golf, Foxtrot 1 Lima 1.
Gate 2 via Kilo, Golf, Foxtrot 1 Lima 1 Sierra Papa Alpha Whiskey.
Three minutes.
Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check.
The boarding requested. Passengers deboarding started.
Sprawdzić metar za dwóch.
I...
być.